Stand by! Move out!
The time has come! Do not relent! To battle!
Hopefully they don't die before we get there. There's a pretty high chance that they will die before we get there. Because they're only militia.
Be ready! Weapons! Unleash fury!
Archers, prepare! Let fly! Move! Move! My skin Look at the enemy run! Craven!
Cavalry's done an amazing job, actually. How's that for a flanking maneuver?
Swordsman, ready!
And the two commanders did a great job just holding up the enemy until my infantry could arrive. This has gone exceptionally well. It's now time for my cavalry to back off. Nah.
Our success looms large!
Yes, it does, Laugui. Yes, it does. Just running right past us? Okay. Let's have the Vanguard and the Sentinel go and attack them. And archers. Shoot him. In fact, archers get up here, closer.
To attention! Ready! Prepare! Unleash fury!
Now I'm going to pull the cavalry back because I want to kind of preserve at least some of them.
Steel yourselves!
They've shattered. Let's bring the two heroes around the back. I mean, I kind of get what they were trying to do. They were trying to force me to go mobbing through the walls, which I did, then hold this choke point. Unfortunately, I was so aggressive with my cavalry. Took big casualties. Like, our cavalry are suffering. But we were able to take and control the point.
Take heed, warriors!
Steel yourselves!
The time has come!
They're still trying to escape. There's only 7 of them left. Oops! This is what I mean by archers having a completely ridiculous range.
To attention, archers! The enemy warriors are running! Ah!
Are we still in range of their towers here? No. It was just... Oh, yes, we are.
Onward!
Make ready! Charge!
Kill them! Make ready! My skin of stone! Cavalry! Attack! Take heed, warriors!
Young swords!
Bowman! Stand ready! The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
There it is, victory. I didn't lose my cavalry unit. Yes! Decisive victory. On a scale of 1 to Attila, how are the battles? I've only fought 1 land battle, it was okay. I've fought 2 siege battles, and they're good. They're definitely better than Total War Warhammer siege battles. Like a billion, million, trillion, quadrillion times better. Then again, that's not hard. the standard that Warhammer Total War battle sieges have set is extremely low.
All plans are coming to pass.
Okay, victory. So we're going to occupy this. It'll lose 20% of its population, 60 income, 10 faction support. It will gain 10 faction support, and then plus 10 military supplies. So when you take a place, you can't just roll on to the next one.
Side by side, your generals' bonds will deepen as friends or rivals, affecting their satisfaction in your service. Be watchful of their relationships and their characteristics as they develop.
you have the faction control, which is this flag. So it starts out super, super low, but will tick up over time, depending, I think, on how many troops you have there. And this basically increases the chance that these will revolt and basically leave you with a bad guy in your back, which is not a good thing. So we need to kind of time the attack on He Yi carefully. So we've taken Renan's iron mine, which is good, but I want the town. I want the town itself.
Announce my arrival.
The other thing is, if we stay in town, we get better replenishment, and that is definitely what I want. That's movement, that's soldier count, that's supply. So we used up a little bit of supply in the attack. Huzzah! So supply is back from Thrones of Britannia, and will affect your armies in various ways. If you're marching through the winter, your supply is going to tank quickly. KMC giving out the generosity. Thank you very much for the gift subs. Devil Tech, welcome to the Maudlings. KMC, thank you very much for that. It's very generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fall of the Samurai had the best fought battles in any Total War game. Disagree. I still maintain that Medieval 2 sieges are probably the best. Although Attila's come ruddy close.
I feel refreshed and whole again.
Medieval nailed the feeling of holding a city with very, very few troops against overwhelming forces, which is what defences are supposed to allow you to do. You've declared war, character developments, people of merit have arrived, ancillaries. We've gained Woozy, +6 instincts, +6 satisfaction, +5 military supplies for the own army. Okay, so that is an ancillary, which you might want, although you've already got your wooden ox. Oh, in fact you have a bunch of them. So considering that you are an army commander, you probably do want one of the ones which increases bonuses that improve the army. So instinct, I mean, at the moment we're getting resolve and satisfaction. Resolve isn't the most useful trait for you. Frankly, authority probably is. The Book of Ceremonies really needs to go to you. You currently got the heirloom bow of Huang. I have not been using you as an archer though. That's a lot of cunning you're gaining from that bow, however. Instinct. I think the instinct is going to go to you. Because instinct is attack damage. And my cavalry guy definitely wants that. Let's also check out your weapons. I want to grab this from you. And then give this to you instead. This quite dramatically increases your damage output. Gives you more expertise, gives you more resolve. This does give you a little bit of instinct, but this just gives you a lot more. So we're going to give you the military great axe, armor. Who's... oh, it's somebody else's type of armor. A character class I don't have. Right, and then horses, which I also gave to the wrong guy. That guy's going to hate my guts by the time we're done. You can equip that horse. Then we have a follower who's currently been given to Liu Biao because faction-wide character experience gain. Go on then. Like I said, Liu Biao's experience for his commanders is ridiculous. Lady Kai, could she use anything? In fact, Lady Kai is leveled up. She is a magistrate. She is also court noble. And Lady Kai is one of my ancillary, her assignment people. What does authority do again? Faction-wide, but that does not benefit you at all. Army and melee damage. Own retinue, own army. Administered commandery. Administered commandery. Nothing really matters for you, because you're not administering anything. Yeah, Liu Biao, sorry. Names are so similar, I'm sorry. I'm not used to Chinese at all. I'm so far out of my comfort zone with this. Ambitious, increased authority, increased desire for higher office, increased income if you administer a commandery. I feel like you might well become a commandery administrator in the future. You're not bad at it. Reduce penalty desire for higher office, and also satisfaction increase. However, you're also deceitful. Deceitful, ambitious, and loyal. Interesting mix of traits. Instinct is recruit cost for the army. That's not going to be very useful. So if we build you up with the idea that you're going to be an administrator, resolve would be a nice one to have. So would authority. I think dignity actually leads to more useful things, because that goes to nobility and flexibility afterwards. So we're going to start you off with that. Get you a bit more instinct, which is a little bit of a waste for you, but you will progress to better stuff. And I have another commandery, where I can assign people. Oh, it's contested, so... Wait, can I... No, I can't assign anyone to that. I can, however, assign more people to this. So, Kuai Liang, for example, could just earn experience here. It doesn't cost me anything else. Oh, I have to choose which one. This place does not earn any income from commerce, silk, or spices, so we're going to have you on an anti-espionage basis. And you can... Oh, you don't like the administrator. It'll have to be Luki then. There we are. Legit been practicing Chinese names for a month. They are hard. Yeah, they are. We're just doing a half-decent job at it. Thank you. I've heard way worse from other influencers. I mean, one of the things which I was really listening out for is there's an introduction for all of the characters in the game. Well, all of the main characters in the game. And it does say them all. So I've been like listening out and trying to remember. Some of them I do get wrong, I know. But I try. I try. Will I be playing this all day? Yes, I will, Rednecks. All day. And all day tomorrow. There's a lot of Total War 3 Kingdoms coming. And we do have extra construction stuff. So can I build anything in my iron mine? No. Iron mines give me prestige. Ah, interesting. And then also a lot of industry income. I have a feeling we'll be relying on industry quite a lot. I would like you to give me more public order. Primarily, because I feel like the population is going to be big here, seeing as it's my capital. And with that, onwards. I'm curious as to whether Hei Yi has got any troops to attack me with or not. Yeah, I can't say whether I'm enjoying it. I can just say whether... Oh, I can just show it to you. Different companies have different embargo rules.
Family members to characters inside or outside your faction. This can secure their loyalty and improve relations between factions.
Interesting. What was I saying? Yeah, different companies have different embargo rules. Like, Paradox embargoes are not until the day of their release. And just to keep it all straight, I'm just going to blanket rule for basically all of my streams in the future. If there's an embargo, I will not say whether I'm enjoying it or not. I can only show you what the content is. I am not a reviewer, I'm a streamer. Is iron needed to build certain troops and buildings, or is it just money? Yes. I'll go through that in just a moment. So, you want me to destroy Sun Jian. They say that Sun Jian fled south carrying the Imperial Seal. Now, his family intend to start their own dynasty and usurp the Han. This is treason! Plain and simple. If such accusations are true, then Sun must be destroyed. We get the Path of Glory if we succeed at this. +4 population growth faction-wide, +5 public order, and +20% income from the peasants. Yes, we whip the peasants real good to make them work harder. Yuan Shao's request for the seal. A missive from Yuan Shao arrives informing you that Sun Jian flees south of the Imperial Seal. Sun Jian was formerly of the coalition, so if true, this betrayal cuts deep. Yuan Shao demands that you intercept Sun Jian and retrieve the seal by any means necessary. I need to see my diplomacy screen, and of course I can't see it from here. I hate it when games lock this stuff out. This is kind of important to me. I don't know who these people are. Okay. It does actually give me a bit of information. So Sun Jian is already negative. Global rank 2nd. Yuan Shao is looking quite strong. However, they don't seem to pose a real threat to us. I have a feeling it's because they're a long way away. It's not locked, you can absolutely minimize. Top left of the window. Nope. Nada. Well, I'm leaning towards attack Sun Jian. Because Yuan Shao we have at least got positive, well, neutral relations with. They're also a hell of a lot stronger. Maybe seen as an act of treachery, war declared. Diplomatic relations with Yuan Shao will be dramatically improved. You could not let the Imperial Seal be stolen and used for personal gain. You're prepared to attack Sun Jian. Now, I'm also playing this as a Han Empire loyalist. So someone stealing the Han Empire's seal is bad, because I'm of the same dynasty of the Han Empire. So I'm basically protecting the family. I'm a gangster. Alright, now I can see the diplomacy.
It takes work and investment to improve your diplomatic standing with factions. Start with a non-aggression pact to gain trust. Then, strengthen the relationship with a trade agreement.
Yuan Shu, was that one of the ones that I was just talking to? No. Sun Jian is the one I'm now at war with. Is it? I can see so few factions that I don't really know what's going on here. Alright, I'm at war with Sun Jian. Who's this guy? It was Yuan Shu, wasn't it? Yuan Shu and Yuan Shao are not the same lord. This is a minefield of similar names. Which mode have I gone for? Warhammer mode to single unit heroes, the other one. We've gone for the romance mode. How many turns are we in? Like 10? So Yuan Shao is someone that we haven't actually met yet. So having positive relations with him, irrelevant. The other thing I did want to double check actually is, do I have any more trade slots?
Politics exercises the mind.
I think I am limited to just one trade partner. And I'm already trading with Dong Min. So is there anything I can do to improve relations with the vassals, I wonder? Kai Mao can't do anything. Oh, it's because we're already negotiating with somebody else. Kai Mao.
Well met, friend.
Right, marriages.
Welcome, friend.
In fact, I don't have anyone to marry, do I? Because the daughter's still underage, she's only 8. Are you married to anyone? How would I even tell? Ah. So... Oh, I'm now friends with Huang Zong, rather than just being acquaintances. That's good. Yuan Shu were rivals. And Yuan Shao. Ah, that's the other one. Okay. Of course. Surnames. Surnames come first. And yes, I know nothing at all about the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I've never read it, never played Dynasty Warriors, nothing. Like, I'm coming into this purely from the standpoint of a strategy game. I knew nothing about the lore whatsoever. And yeah, no spoilers. I kind of like it that way. So if you can tell me stuff that happened historically after I've done it, that would be cool. But not before. Right. How's my army recovering? Slowly as hell. It is now autumn, which means next month is winter. We're not marching through winter because I don't want to deal with supply issues. Next turn. I may also cancel one of my... Actually, I don't need to. It's fine. No! Who's that? Okay. I think Runan's about to fall.
I am not interested in your extermination.
Huangzu gives me guarantee of autonomy. No, I guarantee their autonomy. And they pay me 2,000. Well, that depends who you're at war with. Oh, you're one of my vassals. Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. No, I'm not going to give you autonomy. You're a vassal. Bow!
If you have a food deficit, your people will have to rely on local reserves. Once they start running low, public unrest will start to grow, eventually leading to rebellion.
So we just had a kid, Liu Dan. A new son. Cool. And I need to secure my food supplies again because one of my diplomatic agreements has just ended. Which means that the other agreement's going to end next turn. We do have good reserves.
Managing a commandery means ensuring there is enough income, food, and reserves, that public order is stable, and that your population is growing. All this must be balanced for your faction to thrive.
I bid you welcome, my lord.
Yeah, so we have reserves, which means I can swallow a food shortage during the winter. Then next turn, just because this is the way that my diplomacy worked at the time, because I didn't realise how it worked, my other diplomatic food agreement should end, or else it's the turn after. I'm not sure exactly which. Either way, I have enough. And then I can negotiate for exactly neutral food, rather than having a surplus, which I don't think I really needed. Oh yeah, still need to recruit those guys. How long until we have another reform? Ooh, next turn. Nice. And we could do some buildings. We can upgrade the tool depot, which gives you a huge garrison. Blimey.
My lord, I answer your request.
And this is still waiting for faction support, so overwintering in that province I think is actually been a good thing, because it makes it a hell of a lot more stable. I love that I've gone for Liu Biao. I think he'll be one of the lesser played lords at first. Also, the game tells you what happened historically. The historical choices have a red Chinese symbol in the background. Follow the story marker on the decision. Okay, cool. Thank you, Wardog. And yeah, when they announced Liu Biao, just in terms of like his character traits and everything, he just seemed to me the most interesting. Reforms occur every spring, which is why a tree blossoms when you pick it. That's a cool touch. Didn't realise that. I thought different factions might have different reform counters. Oh, I could have upgraded the tool thing. No, I want to save some money. You walked right past Runan. Interesting. Who are you? Why would you do this? Am I fighting you? And spring. Wan Lang declared war on He Yi. Everyone's going after He Yi at this point. The fall of the Tyrant's Empire. Two former generals of Dong Zhuo's faction, Guao Si and Li Zhuo, have rebelled in the capital, sowing further chaos within the Tyrant's faction. Oh no, he's having a civil war and I'm trading with this guy. I think I need to back out of that one. Whoops.
Your actions will affect your relations with other factions. So be careful when you attack or insult others. Avoid being isolated diplomatically, and try to maintain peaceful relations with factions you wish to stay at peace with.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, Han Empire is bloody huge. Dong Min still likes us. Why is the Han Empire suddenly becoming irritable? Recent positive actions involving our enemies. Oh, wait. Why would you dislike what I've been doing? Don't know. Oh, you have another commandery up here.
Welcome, friend.
Now, what can I do to annex you? I think I'd rather go for Kai Mao first.
The honor is mine.